Welcome to the cockpit. Now, this isn't your usual deep dive. Think of it more like a flight, and it begins right now. If you thought you came here to just learn blockchain, well, you're kind of mistaken. Here, you don't just learn, you commit. And if you don't commit, you crash. Simple as that.
Okay, so for our listener, this isn't like a regular class then, not just taking notes.
Not at all. There's no classroom here, no teacher handing out PDFs, no manual. Here, it's controls, flight paths, turbulence, and yeah, real risk. See, blockchain doesn't treat you like a student. It treats you like a pilot. If you move, it moves. If you fail, you lose. This isn't some shortcut. It's actual flight training. If you're looking for comfort, honestly, this probably isn't the right destination for you. But if you want the real flight, then you need to fasten your seatbelt. So the first question for you, our pilot, do you actually know why you're here? On this ship, you're here because something in the old world, the one you knew, it just stopped making sense, didn't it? Think about it. In that old system, you often owned, well, basically nothing. We're talking about logins, passwords controlled by others, those endless terms and conditions you never read, managers deciding things for you.
Right, that feeling of being intermediated, someone always standing between you and your stuff, your data.
Exactly. And in this new territory, this Web3 space we're entering, does that really change?
That's the big question, isn't it? Does it change everything?
It changes everything, fundamentally. Here, you're no one's client, not in that old way. You own what you hold directly, and you are entirely 100% responsible for what you do with it. There's no forgot password button here. That safety net, gone. No undo, no excuses.
Wow, okay. No safety nets at all.
None. There is only power and risk, and they are completely inseparable. You can't have one without the other. So let's break it down. What do you truly gain when you step into this new domain? First, you gain power, real power. Your keys, your cryptographic keys, they are literally your vault.
So not like a password to access something someone else holds, but the actual key to the asset itself.
Precisely. Your private keys are the ownership. No intermediary needed. Second, you gain transparency. We're talking cold, clear, public data on the ledger.
Meaning anyone can see what's happening, the transaction?
Anyone can verify the transactions between addresses, yes.
Yeah.
What happened is undeniable. It removes the need for blind trust. Third, you gain freedom, your digital wallet. It never closes. It never blocks you. And it knows absolutely no borders.
Unlike a traditional bank account, which can be frozen or restricted based on location or, well, anything, really.
Exactly. 24/7, global, uncensored access to your assets and applications. And fourth, you gain neutrality. The system, the blockchain itself, it doesn't care who you are.
Your identity doesn't matter.
Not your offline identity, no. Your gender, race, nationality, social status, irrelevant. Only your address. Your cryptographic address truly counts. It treats everyone the same.
Okay, so those are significant gains. Power, transparency, freedom, neutrality. Immense. But what's the trade-off? What do you lose along the way? What do you have to leave behind?
You lose the crutches. That's the simplest way to put it. You lose the illusion of insurance, the comfort of someone else watching over things, the guardianship.
Like the bank reversing a mistaken charge or the government insuring your deposits, that kind of comfort.
Gone. You are your own bank, your own security, and perhaps the most important thing you lose. You lose the easy excuse of, oh, I didn't know.
Because the information is out there. Because it's transparent.
Exactly. Ignorance isn't a shield anymore. The responsibility to know, to verify, it lands squarely on you.
So is the blockchain truly that harsh then? As a system, it sounds unforgiving.
Yes, it is. It's simple and it's brutal in its logic. It doesn't forgive distraction. One slip up, one wrong address, and it's potentially irreversible. It accepts zero excuses. Your intentions.
Yeah.
Meaningless to the code. Only the executed action matters. It gives absolutely no second chances, no chargebacks, no rollbacks.
That sounds quite stark.
It is. But here's the critical part, the flip side. It never lies, ever. It's transparent to its core, fair in its execution, and incredibly clear if you know how to read it. What you do is recorded indelibly. There's no digital eraser. Every single click, every transaction you sign, it shapes your future. And in a tiny way, the future of the entire chain, permanently. And never, ever forget this, pilot. The biggest enemy in this new landscape, it isn't the technology, it's not the hackers or the complexity, it's you.
Me. How so?
All your life, you've probably had someone else to blame, right? The bank messed up. The government's policy was bad. The company's website crashed. Not here. Here, it's just you against the mirror. Your decisions, your responsibility.
Okay, but what if I fall for a scam? Surely that's the scammer's fault. Or if I just make an honest mistake.
The scammer is the perpetrator, yes. But who clicked the link? Who approved the transaction? who didn't do the due diligence. That's you. If you lose your seed phrase, those crucial words that unlock everything, that's you. No one can get it back for you.
Oof, okay. That's sobering.
It is. But flip it again. If you grow your assets, if you multiply your value through smart choices, careful navigation, diligent learning,
That's me too.
that's you again, entirely. It's this stark, unavoidable clash between dependency, the old way, and true sovereignty, the new way. Scary.
Yes.
Absolutely. But right there, in that very fear, that's where you discover the incredible power you now actually hold in your own hands. What a clearer image, a better analogy for this transition. Okay. Imagine you've always flown commercial. Ticket bought, assigned seat, pilot up front, handling everything, smiling attendants bringing you drinks.
Right. Passive. Safe. Comfortable. Someone else is flying the plane.
Exactly. You're just a passenger. Now imagine you're suddenly, violently thrown into the cockpit of a supersonic jet.
Whoa. Okay.
There's no pilot, no co-pilot, no flight attendant. Just you, the seat, and a terrifying array of controls you don't understand.
So for our listener, it's like you either figure out how to fly it, like right now,
Yeah.
or you eject or crash.
Precisely. Or maybe it's like leaving the kiddie pool and being tossed into the deep end with sharks circling. In Web3, there's no lifeguard on duty. There's no ambulance idling nearby just in case. So before we even get deeper into tokens or liquidity or DAOs or NFTs, try this exercise right now. Take a moment. In 3 lines, just for yourself, write down, why did I step onto this ship? What power do I feel I gained or hope to gain by entering Web3? Just internalize it. Be honest.
Okay, a moment of reflection.
Then choose a simple symbol. Maybe an emoji, maybe a short phrase, something that represents that feeling, that reason, that power. And if you really dare, record a quick, like 20-second audio memo on your phone, just saying it aloud to yourself. You might notice something kind of profound, your own voice. It sounds different when you truly own the words, when you articulate your why.
Claiming it verbally.
Yeah, look, this panel, this whole deep dive, it's a filter. It's designed to be. If you do this little exercise, if you write it down, if you say it, you've started to claim your seat in the cockpit, you're engaging. If you just stay silent, passively listening, well, you're still in the audience, watching others fly. There really is no middle ground here. In Web3, you're either in, actively participating, or you're out, just observing. This isn't entertainment. It's meant to be productive discomfort. It's real training. This is an open cockpit.
So I'm definitely not a passenger then. I can't just sit back and enjoy the ride.
You never were. Not really. The moment you tuned in, you stepped towards the controls. And if you try to act like a passenger in this system, well, blockchain doesn't have passengers. It will simply treat you like lost luggage, unclaimed, adrift. Okay. We've navigated some pretty intense airspace in this deep dive, some turbulence maybe. You've heard that Web3, that blockchain, it demands commitment, real commitment, not just casual curiosity. And that the biggest challenge often isn't the tech, it lies within. It's that look in the mirror.
We've definitely seen how you gain that immense power, that transparency, freedom, neutrality, direct control. But you absolutely shed those old comforts, that reliance on others, that safety net, including that easy excuse of, well, I didn't know.
Right. So as you power down from this session, as you leave the cockpit for now, here's something to chew on, a provocative thought. What hidden crutches are still holding you up in your life, not just digitally, but anywhere you desire true sovereignty, real ownership? What part of your comfort zone are you actually willing to set fire to in exchange for real, raw, undeniable power over your own direction? Think about that.